So we're just out here on the Yellow Mountain Fire Tower Trail. Out here just getting a little workout in. Also gonna see what it looks like up here in the wintertime. Been up here in the summer, the spring, and the fall. So now it's time to get up here for the winter and see what it is like. As you can see, we are coming up on the Yellow Mountain Fire Tower right now. One of my favorite things about Yellow Mountain Fire Tower is that you will come up here and most of the time no one will be here, which is great because the hike is not always the most fun, but when you get up here and you look around, like, you really can't beat this. So this is the view from the top of a Yellow Mountain, the fire tower. As you can see, you almost have a full 360-degree view. I was setting up our hammock. This hammock right here was given to me by my dad because when I was in Hawaii this summer, one of the camps, one of the kids decided that he was just going to take it off my golf cart when I was going to hang it up. So I was without a hammock, and so my dad had an extra one lying around, and he traded me and gave me this one. So now I have a hammock again. You know, I've used Eagle Nest Outfitters hammocks for the past probably 8 years. I say I got my first one probably when I was a freshman or a sophomore in high school, and now I am a senior in college. So yeah, this is, I guess, my 4th hammock because I gave my first hammock to my mom and got a new one. That one got stolen at the beach. Then my last hammock ended up getting stolen in Hawaii, so now I'm on this bad boy. Now that we got the hammock set up, as you can tell over there, I am going to start brewing some coffee. I use Jetboil. I've had this for, I think, going on 3 years now, so it's a good little stove if you are going backpacking. That's what I've mainly used it for. But when you go on hikes and you want to bring coffee, Jetboil makes a French press that once you boil the water, you stick it in the top and then you let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then you press it, and then you can drink the coffee straight out of this I guess cooking canister. So yeah, we're gonna get ready and make some coffee. it comes with this little stand if you're out, like I guess if you're on uneven ground, it gives it support so it stands, and it just clips onto the bottom of your fuel canister. This right here is the French press. It puts together like this, so, and then you pull it to the top like this, and while your water's boiled, to keep it while your water's boiling, once you're ready, once the water's boiled, you pour the coffee in and you let it sit for 5 minutes, and then after 5 minutes you press this down and your coffee should be ready to drink. So right there is 2 cups of coffee. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn this on and put the lid on and let her get boiling. You know when it's ready when this black flame, right, or this black JetBoil symbol turns orange. That's what's cool about the JetBoil flash system, is it has a mechanism to tell you when it's hot and ready to go. When you're backpacking, I always make sure, or hiking or any sort of outdoor activity, you have water on you. Right here is 1 liter of water. So as you can see right now, this JetBoil symbol has started to turn orange. So what that means is the water's getting close to boiling. Give it probably another 20 seconds. It should be boiling to the point where you need it to. I already have measured out coffee, which is going to go in there. You can use whatever kind of coffee you like. I just got new coffee. It's called Black Rifle. It is a veteran-owned company. So I always like to support the veterans. My sister's husband, so my brother-in-law, is in the National Guard and actually overseas right now. So got to support the veterans in the military. Water is now boiling, so it is ready to put in the coffee. So if we put the coffee in, you want to make sure that you turn off the JetBoil so that it doesn't boil over. Go ahead and pour your coffee into the JetBoil of boiling water. Give her a little shake to get all the grounds nice and mixed up. Then go ahead and put your lid on. You can set a timer for 5 minutes, so I'll set a timer here on my watch. So now I have it set for 5 minutes. You're going to let it sit for 5 minutes, don't touch it. And then when I come back, I will go ahead and press this down. Then the coffee should be complete and I should be able to drink it. And it tastes like, you know, your normal coffee. So right now we have about 1 minute left while we wait for the coffee to finish boiling, or for getting steeping. But I looked up some facts on the Yellow Mountain Fire Tower, which is right here, and this was built in 1934 by the U.S. Forest Service and the Civilian Conservation Corps. It was staffed until 1969 and sat disrepaired until 1985, when the Forest Service decided to restore it. In 1992, the fire tower was recognized as a historic lookout. So this mountain, the mountain range around here is the Cullowhee mountain range, and is the highest range in the Cashers and Highlands area. And this pinnacle right here, being Yellow Mountain, is the highest area, and it is 5,127 feet. Like I said, this is my 4th time coming up here, and it is by far the calmest. Like, it is not really windy at all, maybe 4 or 5 mile an hour winds. So yeah, it is super calm, and even though it's not a super sunny day, you can see some orange and red out there behind me. But yeah, so that's a little history about the fire tower itself. So the coffees now should be steeped and ready to go. So I'm going to slowly push the press down. Okay, now that the French press has gotten all the way to the, you can go ahead and I've already turned off the gas and everything. You go ahead, take it off the stove itself. So now you have yourself you could call it a mug or a cup to hold your coffee in as you drink it. So yeah, up here on the mountain you can boil coffee in a jet boil. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing is attempting to make a fire. It's really not windy up here, so making a fire should not be a problem. But just to be safe, we're going to build it on these rocks. Whenever you build a fire, you always want to make sure that the place you build it, you're not going to leave a huge trace. Some of the ethics of going hiking, camping, backpacking, all these outdoor activities is leave no trace. And you want to leave the least amount of impact on the land that you can. So always try to build a fire or camp or whatever you're going to do in a place that's already been established for that. So in this case, I'm going to be using this little fire pit that's already kind of been used a couple times, as you can tell. So one of the first things you when you're going to build a fire, you got to find little tiny twigs, sort of like this. As you do, don't break anything off of trees, because we don't want to use a living tree. So we always want to use dead wood that we can find on the ground. So in the past probably 15 minutes as I've been collecting firewood, the wind has started to pick up. So, you know, I really don't want to cause a forest fire. So the fire is not going to happen, which I'm kind of sad about because I was looking forward to it. But I mean, it just shows you how fast the weather can change, roll in and roll out. So what I'm going to start doing now is I'm going to go back up to the top of the fire tower up there, and I'm going to take my hammock down, and then, you know, start to get packed up and get ready to leave. So I just got done flying the drone a little bit, getting some shots. Not sure how good they are because right now my hands are freezing. They are quite red and quite numb. The temperature has probably dropped 10 degrees since I got up here within an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I'm about to start heading back down the trail. So it does look like the clouds are clearing up a little bit, but that is probably because it's gotten a lot windier and colder. So here is the landscape. She's quite gorgeous. So y'all, I just got back to my car. It took me a lot less time to get down than it did to get up. But this right here is my Jeep, and I call her the Adventure Mobile. Yep. She's a 2000 Jeep Wrangler, and I've had her for about 3 years now, but she works great. Hey guys, welcome back to the apartment. As you can tell, it is nice and warm in here versus outside where it is freezing. I was not prepared for it to be as cold as it was. I wore shorts instead of pants, so yeah, let's just say I froze on the way back down from the top of Yellow Mountain. But I made it back safe. Anyways, to conclude, thank you a lot for watching this video if you've made it this far. I really appreciate the view. I hope you enjoyed it. This is my first vlog I have made. I have one other video on my YouTube channel, but I am hoping to make more throughout the semester because this is my final semester here at WCU. If you don't know, that means Western Carolina University. Like I said, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you liked it, leave a like. Thank you.